Are you tired of hearing about the NFL labor negotiations? Most football fans would say yes to that question. We found out on Friday that there will be 7 more days of intense talks. The NFL Owners and NFL Players Association extended their collective bargaining agreement an additional 24 hours last night. Well, the two sides agreed to a second extension today. That will last until midnight next Friday. Both parties will resume talks on Monday. Now, we caught up with the Titans' Cortland Finnegan last night, and he's afraid of the length of a potential lockout.
I think it goes several months. I mean, guys with player safety and you talk about extending, the regular season, stuff like that, it can be detrimental to guys, in their careers. So I think it has to be ironed out. And, we have to go back to the drawing board and see, what benefits, await us, and then we'll go from there.
Well, moving on to hockey now. Preds GM David Poile told me the other day that all he wants for his team is to score 3 goals a game. Well, Poile and the Preds got their wish last night. Blake Geoffrion led Nashville to a 3-0 win over Vancouver. Pekka Rinne was perfect, too, stopping 29 shots for his 5th shutout. The Preds will play at Calgary on Sunday. It is the second day of the SEC Women's Tournament at Bridgestone Arena, but it's the first day that we got to see the Tennessee Lady Vols. Pat Summitt and company taking on Florida in this quarterfinal matchup. Watch that play by Kamika Williams. The heads-up pass off the Florida defender. Up and in it went. This was a tight game in the second half. The Lady Vols, though, pull away. Shakina Strickland with the pass to Alicia Brewer. The Lady Vols roll to the 92-75 win. Our Steve Lehman was at today's game and has this report.
After going unbeaten through the SEC regular season, beating teams by an average of 24 a game, Tennessee was in an unfamiliar position at halftime of its SEC tournament opener, facing a 2-point game against 8-seed Florida and an unhappy Pat Summitt.
If you'd have been in the locker room at halftime, you probably would have heard us. Obviously, we had to really just dial them up, and I want to make sure that everybody that went in, with passion.
This first game just kind of woke us up that we have to come ready to play no matter who we play, and we got to be focused, and we got to play Tennessee ball.
The Lady Vols responded. Glory Johnson scored 8 straight points out of the locker room on the way to a career-high 25 points and 11 rebounds, leading the way to a 17-point win.
They kick it inside. They want us to be effective as post players. That's inside out. If not, just go to work.
With the win, Tennessee advances to the SEC semifinals for an 18th consecutive year. But Pat Summitt wants this team to be more consistent, saying we need to play a 40-minute game. We can definitely get better. At the SEC tournament, Steve Lehman, News Channel 5 Sports, HD.
All right, thanks a lot, Steve. By the way, Kentucky defeated LSU this afternoon 60-58, and coming up later tonight at 9 o'clock, Vanderbilt will play Mississippi State. To the NBA now, and Portland's Corey Brewer is joining my favorite basketball team. One day after clearing waivers, Brewer signed a 3-year contract with the Dallas Mavericks. Brewer's expected to come off the bench for the Mavs this season, and he should be ready for tonight's game against the Indiana Pacers. Corey said he is happy to be on a winner. The OVC Women's Tournament continues. Austin Peay and Tennessee Tech in the early game on Friday. The Golden Eagles work the ball down low to Brittany Darling. She lays it in for 2. Then the Governors' Darcy Warner with the nice jump shot right here, but Tennessee Tech would take this one 65-56 as the OVC tournament continues right across the street, right?
All righty. And rain tonight.
Radar indicates rain already spreading over our area. It's going to be a wet Friday night and Saturday.
All right, stay tuned and stay inside.
Tennessee, Kentucky, Sunday at 11 on News Channel 5.